I like the old prayer book services. We used to have a sung Eucharist, which to me was marvellous. I loved it. I was in the church choir for about 30 years. I remember all of the vicars back to Reverend Peacock, who baptised me in November 1934. We used to have quite a reasonable sized congregation, but like the choir, it dwindled. As members of the congregation got younger, other forms of service were introduced, but they always kept some services, such as the communion from the Book of Common Prayer. I remember the 900-year anniversary celebrations. We had to make placards to hold above our heads when we walked through the village. We did Noah's Ark on a hay cart outside the Denby Arms. I was one of Noah's sons' wives. We had stalls all down the street. There was quite a crowd. We performed a passion play interwoven with a few songs. In the church, we had a donkey walking down the aisle over palm leaves. I'm still very emotional about it. I was one of the crowd shouting, "Crucify him!" It should have been filmed, but it was a different era. It was the best thing that ever happened. John Gray was crucified on a cross. It was really lifelike. There was a 3 or 4 day long arts festival organised by John Whittington to raise money for the toilets. I was the treasurer for the project along with John Whittington, Mike Hansford and Carl Swanson. It was a most enjoyable experience, but a tremendous amount of work. It was fun being part of the committee. We were all given a certain area to work on in order to get sponsorship. I was allocated Brinklow Quarry, but I was a bit worried about going down there. Another person was given the Undertakers and didn't want to go there either, so I happily did a swap with them. I've also helped out on the door for lots of functions at or in aid of the church, such as flower festivals, concerts, Skittles evenings and the Candlemas supper. The last 2 were always very happy occasions and everyone enjoyed them. I also did the calligraphy for the flower festival labels. One concert held in the church was by my choir, the Lutterworth Choral Society. I've been a member for 60 years. I informed the choral society that there was a lady in the congregation who was insisting that they sang the Hallelujah chorus in St. Edith's Church. They never found out that it was me. I remember it to this day.